Hello everyone, I'm PandaLemonTart, and for this video, I'll be building a karaoke bar for our Lavender Lane town. This build will be located right above our cozy internet cafe, so make sure you watch that one first before watching this video. Before we start building, let's hear from our sponsor. Our video for today is sponsored by Hollywood Story. Have you ever wanted to be famous, have lots of adoring fans, and live the life of a star? With this game, now you can. Hollywood Story allows us to customize our own characters and build their movie star careers. I'm most excited about the fact that we can meet and befriend the most gorgeous celebrities, attend the coolest red carpet events, and even fall in love. Not to mention the storyline is full of juicy drama, completed with fashion duels and the opportunity to collect the most glamorous dresses and become the next fashion icon. And my favorite part, you can decorate your home and visit your friends' homes. Download Hollywood Story now and start feeling starstruck anywhere you go. The download link is in the description below and pinned comments. Or if you'd like, you can use this QR code right here. By doing this, you will receive an exclusive dress that can't be bought or won in-game. If I were you, I'd get this game right now. Let's get back into the video. So a few days ago, I opened Bloxburg and realized that there is a star next to my name in the player menu. I am officially a part of the video star creators for Roblox. I am so honored to be a part of this program, and honestly, it's all because of your support. I want to take this moment to say thank you and to tell you that I will have a star code coming very soon. I hope you continue to support me, it really means the world. Anyways, like for the building next door, I wanted to also include a bathroom or a public toilet to this build. We don't have a lot of space to put one for each business, so they will have to share one. Luckily, I have this little nook right in between the two businesses. So if you watched the last video, you'd know that the entrance for the internet cafe downstairs is on the first floor, and the karaoke bar is on the third floor. That leaves the second floor to have enough space for a bathroom. For convenience sake, I will be stealing this hand dryer from the other public toilets, just so I don't have to remake it. I put it across the sink, and you're probably thinking, why? Wouldn't that still leave drips on the floor? Are you really gonna make people travel just so they can dry their hands? The simple answer is that I appreciate realism. And I don't think I've ever been to a toilet that has had like the hand dryer on the same side of the sink. If IRL public toilet planners are not considerate, then why should I be? I'm also making a baby changing station. I did mention that the internet cafe downstairs is used by everyone. The teens, kids, students, adults, grandparents, and mothers with babies. They would need to change that baby diaper at some point. It's important that we add this accessibility grab bars for those who need it as well. And because of the consequence of our action, a puddle, because we didn't put the dryer close enough to the sink. Off to the third floor entrance we go. With this build, I took inspiration from The Sims, where there is an option to hire a private booth or you can just sing in front of the whole crowd. I went for a corner stage because there was no way we can fit a rectangular one. Speakers are a must for this build. I think speakers are pretty neglected in general when people build. Well, now is their time to shine. I discovered that I can't put the speakers on top of the stage I made, so now we have to find a way around it. I made a separate clear basic shape and put the speakers on top of that. Then I added a TV and wall vines to test what theme we are going to stick with. I saw someone comment on the last video that their go-to color is flint, and I said I didn't even know it existed. Well, I have good news. I know it now and bet I will use it a lot more. And that's what I'm doing. And if you haven't noticed, I used the full wall trims again as well. This is a little hack I found if you don't want to have vines that are too dense. I had my mind set on having a feature color that is vibrant, and I thought this nice purple would be really nice. I've also added another stool for singers to sit on because what's the fun in doing karaoke without duets? The next part I'm trying to figure out is this karaoke machine that has a screen just to make it easier for the customers to see the lyrics they will be singing. The purpose of the TV behind them is to reflect this screen on the podium in front of them. That way, if anyone wants to sing along from the crowd, the lyrics are right there. Also, did you guys notice the song I put on the thumbnail? That's my favorite song right now. Comment it down below if you know it. I left build mode quickly to test our creation. By the way, I am an adult size right now, so I quickly changed into a teen. The machine is way too short, so we just have to adjust it. And after doing that, we have to test it again. Now it's perfectly sized. One important aspect of karaoke bars are mics. And during the filming of Heart's Diaries last week, one of my roleplay extras, the 8, suggested that we should use flashlights as mics. And they were right, they looked uncanny. The only problem was, if turned on, the flashlight would emit light. I just colored it black, and that's that problem fixed. I kind of didn't want the mic in that position, so I moved them back lower. With these hooks, it looks like there's a mic holder holding the mics in place. Because this is a karaoke bar, we need to make a bar. It makes sense that Bloxburg doesn't have bars, but sometimes I get this Mandela effect thinking that there are items in Bloxburg that exist, only to realize that it was never there. I think it's because I played The Sims before Bloxburg, so I always get their items confused. So since Sims is my main inspiration for this build, I used their bars as a reference to make this one. I made this using a counter, but it has this elevated part on the edges which makes the counter workspace a little hidden from the customers. It is also a platform which allows the customers to place their drinks. Those who are caught up with my Lavender Lane series, there has not been a build where I haven't used this design. It's where the ceiling of the counter area is a little bit lower compared to the rest of the build. I am obsessed and addicted to this design. And please send help because I don't think I will be stopping anytime soon. Using the basic shapes again, I created a round bar table. We will be surrounding this with bar stools and position it right in front of the singers for a perfect view. These diner seatings really came in handy for this project since the vibe is so fitting. If I were the one to go to this karaoke bar though, I don't think I'll be singing in front of the crowd. I'm quite shy in real life. Public speakings and performances were never my thing. Actually, my team and I throw occasional LemonTart's Got Talent sessions in my Discord server. There, fans compete for Bloxburg cash prizes by singing, telling jokes, etc. It is held in Bloxburg. Doki has a theater for it, but the talking is done through Discord. Anyways, I tried the stage lighting to see if it looked good, and it didn't, so I scrapped that idea. The mood of our karaoke bar is immaculate. The dimmer the lights, the more moody it is. But with Bloxburg, this isn't advisable. It's too dark, and to those who are in other devices like mobile phones or iPads, the quality of the lighting might not be the same. So it might look a little bit too dark for them to roleplay in. I would prefer to keep it this way with a purple light accent and everything, but that wouldn't be wise. Next, I filled up our bar shelf. I needed to make sure that our customers would have the best and the most premium of the premium grape juices Lavender Lane has to offer. Of course, I had to use ketchup, mustard, maple syrup, and barbecue sauce as bottles. But what can we do? I wanted to continue that pop of purple everywhere, so I added it to our floors using carpets. And I even added hidden hot pink lights everywhere to get that nice glow. I served the imaginary customers with our finest drinks with tiny glass cups too. After cleaning the stage, I recolored it to this pinkish purple and used these tiles. It makes it look like it's glittering a little bit because of the extra texture. The space next to the bar is still pretty empty, so I also put the bar tables and stools there for those drink enthusiasts who really appreciate their refills. And I almost forgot, we need a songbook. This has an endless list of songs for everyone to sing. If you want to have a go, take the book and browse the list. And when you go on stage, just type it in the karaoke machine. Easy! I found these wall decals on Pinterest. They are rows of thin wood with lighting peeking at the sides. I think this is just what our build needs. I did say that there is a private booth customers can rent out if they would like to sing in private. This is perfect for birthday parties or just group outings in general. That's where this staircase leads to, and we have to fence it off with this rope so not everyone can go there. It's time to copy the karaoke machine and place it in the private booth. I checked the bathroom next door and saw that it clipped through. So I did my best to fix that with a basic shape. You do have to pay more to access or book this private booth, so I wanted to make it look pretty. I added 2 of those wooden wall decorations with vines in the middle. I could only fit in 2 of these chairs though, which should be enough. It does encourage people to not just sit around, but to take turns standing up to sing. Let's not forget the bar tables too. They do have an eat-all-you-can access to the menu in terms of drinks and snacks. Parts of the private booth package. A cubby storage is also a must for the private booth area since they usually come in groups. They bring in coats or bags. So that they are out of the way and can be more comfortable, they can just store it here for the meantime. This whole building is actually so popular. During the day, it is packed with customers wanting to visit the internet cafe. And at night, it is filled with karaoke bar customers. waiting for their turn to get inside the premises and sing their hearts out. But because of this line, the staircase is often messy with rubbish from the customers. This resulted in the owners of the karaoke bar to receive a notice from the owner of the building. If they do not keep the cleanliness of the rented place of business, they might get an eviction notice soon. Finally, we are ready for the tour! Welcome to Sonica Karaoke, where everyone is encouraged to sing to their heart's content. Let's head in. I'll show you around. I think it's pretty safe to say that this building of ours is a lot better than the last one. The last one still feels a little bit incomplete, where with this one, it just feels whole, you know? Let's go inside once again. We did see this last video as well, but first we are going to be checking out the public toilets. It's pretty worth mentioning that I'm really happy with my decision to use stairs instead of elevators because it makes it feel a lot more city-like. One thing I'm gonna do off screen, I'm going to be putting a baby changing table underneath the baby changing table so you can actually change babies in the changing table. That was a mouthful. Anyways, this is the last floor of this building, the 3rd floor, and this is where Sonica Karaoke is. This is what it looks like. I love how we have a big sign over there as well. I just copied that from the outside banner. The couple that owns this business actually met during one of their auditions because they are both aspiring actors and singers. However, it didn't really work out for them, so they just settled down and decided to build a karaoke bar. Though their marriage is full of love and all, they've been fighting a lot recently, mostly because the wife wants to start a family, but the husband wants to expand the business. So, I don't know. Their relationship is pretty rocky right now. As much as I love my little karaoke machine right here, I wish we had an actual one, you know? And imagine if we could have like the portable ones, the tiny ones, and just the mic ones. Oh my gosh, how cool would that be? So a little spoiler for Heart's Diaries next episode. We will be doing something involving a mic. And I just wish that we actually had a mic. I mean, we have most of the basic instruments anyways. Why not just add a mic? That's also an instrument, isn't it? Well, not really. Your voice is the instrument. That's just a way to amplify it, but still. I'm still thinking about what I will be adding right in front of these 2 buildings. We can either do 2 to 3 smaller builds or 1 massive build. Let me know down below and give me ideas, please. Back to the tour. Okay, let's go downstairs. I kind of wish that opened up like a gate, but this is the private booth. And oh my gosh, I'm so renting this next time I go to this property. They also have instruments like the guitar and the electric guitar over there. You don't really need that for karaoke, don't you? But I thought they looked really nice, and honestly, if you'd like to sing an acoustic version, we really don't mind. The original plan was to add more booths, but I just couldn't fit it in, which is really sad. But you know what? I'm satisfied with what we have right now. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next episode of the Lavender Lane series.